the title suggests, Hunger Games is going to control what I eat in a day. I love these videos on YouTube. I watch them all the time. And as I was reading this book, this is my first time reading Hunger Games, because food is talked about so often, especially in the first, I'm only 158 pages through. In part one, food is spoken about a lot. And I said, how fun would it be to kind of recreate these recipes? I'll read out the passage for you. Hamish didn't give us an exact time to meet for breakfast, and no one has contacted me this morning, but I'm hungry, so I head down to the dining room hoping there will be food. I'm not disappointed. While the table is empty, la 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 la, I load a plate with eggs, sausages, batter cakes covered in thick orange preserves, slices of pale purple melon. As I gorge myself, I watch the sunrise over the capital. Batter cakes, I took to assume, when I looked it up online, batter cakes, pancakes, yeah? So I have this recipe I use, I think it's on tasty.co. I'll put any recipes that I use down below. I need to, in a medium bowl, add the flour, sugar, and baking powder and salt stir to combine. Oh, because I've got scales here. And that's another thing, when I was looking at these recipes, you know, there is going to be some alterations or omissions of stuff because I don't want to waste so much food. You know, we're reading the Hunger Games, you know, you want to be conscious of the fact that throwing food I'll never eat again out. So you'll see that, and I'll explain it throughout every kind of meal that I eat. Baking powder and salt. So I actually made the mistake the last time of actually using baking powder. In the UK it's different. So today I've actually picked up bicarbonate of soda, because that's in America, I think this is what bicarbonate of soda is. So 1 tablespoon of this. It didn't make them as fluffy the last time. Do you remember that, John? Oh. So 1 tablespoon. And salt. 1/2 teaspoon. Stir this to combine. Onto mill. A tablespoon of Bragg's. 6. Well, hopefully that's 1 teaspoon, eh? And it just looks scrumptious.
Especially now we've got the maple syrup.
Well, that's not on the list. I'm sure they would have that. But this is what's on the list. Marmalade! No, it says orange preserves, which I'm sure is like sweet orange jam, but that's not a thing here. You don't really get orange jam. Maybe you would in a bigger supermarket, but like it's always marmalade, which is like really bitter. And yeah, my dad loves this stuff. I remember having it as a kid because my dad has it every Sunday on toast, and remembering it's so bitter, but maybe because I'm a bit older now, my taste buds might like it more. Whisk until smooth and let rest for 5 minutes. So we will do that. Okay, the batter has been resting for 5 minutes, and now I'm just putting the tiniest amount of butter on the pan. Scoop! And this to turn it, okay? Workspace has calmed down a lot because clean as you go. That's what I always do. And we're just going to go for it. We don't make pancakes around here much. No. Smells good though. Can't wait to eat these. I'm really, really hungry. What time is it? It is 25 to 11. Apart. I don't think the butter was a good idea. What the? It tastes really salty. Is that just the butter? Did I put too much salt in it? See, maybe that was just the butter. Okay. Let's turn this baby. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, no, that was just a big bit of butter I got. It actually tastes really good. It just overwhelmed me a little bit. But I feel like maybe in the capital they indulge a bit more salt and sugar and stuff like that. It's, you know. That looks okay. Let's get the next one on. After that salty piece. Oh Lord. These are Burford Browns. If you've ever watched any like British vloggers or people who cook, you'll know that we have really orange yolks, and these are the orangest of the yolks, the Burford Browns. They're so good. Oh God, oh, okay. Oh wow. Sure. Things are going well. Here we go. Right, let's try this a little bit. That came off. It's still very salty.
I'm really not sure if you put any sugar in. I can't remember it.
But I took the sugar out. No, I did put sugar in. Because it was 2 tablespoons. Maybe I only did 1. Oh God, let's watch it back. BRB. Like these taste. I can't even taste another bit. Like they taste like full on salt. I have to go again. Okay, I'm gonna have some melon in the meantime because she has melon. Trial a fail. Let's go again. What could it be? Is it the milk? That's not so sweet.
Well, but you changed. What was that baking soda that you didn't use last time?
But it is bicarbonate. I've used bicarbonate on this before. Because it's vegan. It is full on salt. What? So I think it was what I thought was saving me. The bicarbonate soda hindered me, and I should have put way less. I should have put 1/3 of the amount of bicarbonate soda. So I put a tablespoon, and it should have been a teaspoon. And remember I said clean up your workstation, clean up your work. I did clean up my workstation, and now I need to take everything out again. So we're going for round 2, and I'll catch up with you when there's pancakes in the bin, and I said I didn't want to waste either. Well, I'm going to catch up with you when we are about to put them on the pan, and let's see how round 2 goes. Wait for my second batter to set. I am going to start drinking. I can't wait any longer. I need a coffee, and I've earmarked this page, which is on page 66. Enter the dining car. Effie Trinket brushes by me with a cup of black coffee. My cafetiere last night, I put it actually with cold water, not hot. I'll show what the cafetiere is, just in case people don't know. I think it's also called a French press. This here. There's a bit of water because it doesn't really fit 2 full cups of coffee. This is very strong, and needs some dilution, so that's what I just do. I just fill it with tap water in the morning. Sweet, sweet nectar. Do you want to sip your coffee, cameraman? And in a minute, we're going to start with our next batch of cookies.
Pancakes.
Cookies. Oh my God. I really need that coffee. I mean, it's 11:04 now, and I really needed that recently. Okay. That should do the job nicely, because Maureen's hungry. I just want to eat my pancakes and eggs. Oh, these be better. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Look, it's all going in me. I really should have prefaced this with I'm really bad cook. Okay, that's better. That'll be burnt on me. I'm just side. I'm scared that it's going to be too salty. Oh my god. This one, it better turn right because I'm going to put the marmalade on that one. This could be the egg. Okay. Oh my lord. She is an artist. Hello. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I don't like it too big, so that looks. Oh yeah, look at that. Have you seen anything so beautiful in your life? Do you want to bring it over to the light? Look. You may not have one half is good, one half isn't. Now, honestly, being honest, they say batter cakes. That gives me batter cakes vibes, you know, not pancakes, batter cakes. And I'm going to make, oh, it went a bit forward, but I'm going to make mine nice and crispy. I'm going to leave it there for a bit. Cook for pancake. As I said about marmalade, it's not really, I'm going to come over here because it's a bit out of light. Very messy. Very messy. Oh, look at this. Mmm. That is covered in the orange preserve. This is getting along. See, I like it nice and crispy. Like I don't want so much yolk, runny yolk. One of those. One of those. Beautiful. Oh, I mustn't forget. So here's tofu wiener. A tofu wiener. Just going to take a bit of that. There's my sausage. This is looking scrumptious, don't you think? Here's our egg. I think it looks good. No? Eggs. Sausages. Batter cakes. Covered in thick orange preserves and slices of pale purple melon. Guys, I think I've done a smashing job. So now, here is the taste test. Okay, the batter cake with the orange preserve. Wow, no, it's as bitter as I remember. Try a bit of the batter cake with the egg. Crispy fried egg. This is good, guys. This is really good. Or else I'm just absolutely starving. Good balance of sweet with savoury. My star rating for this, 9 out of 10, and the only thing bringing it down is this little sausage here. Delicious. We are a cameraman down, so currently you are leaning up against my knife block, and the knives, the handles of the knives are keeping you in shot, so, or keeping you upright. Wow. I'm having hydration tablets because I feel kind of weak, so time for lunch, I think. Now, lunch is, I think, is it? Yeah, I think it's the most excited I am. This is just like a combination that I'm really excited to start, and it's from the very beginning of the book. And this is actually what inspired me to say, oh, I'd love to eat that. Oh wait, I love what I eat. Something controls what I eat in a day. So, Gail spreads the bread slices with the soft goat's cheese, carefully placing a basil leaf on each while I strip the bushes of their berries. We settle back in a nook in the rocks. Blah, 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 blah. The food's wonderful, with the cheese seeping into the warm bread and the berries bursting in our mouths. Everything would be perfect if this was really a holiday. It's definitely blackberries. I'm not sure why I'm not seeing it here, but they say it's summer. So it's blackberries. Soft, warm bread, which is very important here. Which reminds me, I'm gonna basically heat up the oven and just look. I'm not gonna bake a bread. That is not good. You're not gonna get that from me. I like cooking, I don't like baking, and that would take me all day if I tried to cook bread. So I just got some from the supermarket, but it looks pretty good. So let's put the oven on. I'm going to do 2 slices and I'm going to just warm it up a bit more in the oven. But like, doesn't this look like a... I can't explain. You know that? It's from the bakery and it's freshly made today. I can tell by the... Oh, do you hear that? Like, yum. Oh no, I just realised I need a knife from you. Hang on, let's see if I can get it out. Oh. You still there? Sarah's gonna cut the end. Oh, like, honestly, my mouth is salivating. I'm very excited for this. I'm gonna wash these blackberries. They look delicious, and the blackberries are in season at the minute. It's such an English kind of, I don't know, it's probably, is it like when I grew up, where I grew up in Ireland, we'd always like search for blackberries on the bushes, like just even in the local woods or when we were on holidays down the countryside, and it's such a nice thing to do. And I can't, no, they're not in season, are they? I just feel like they're such a summer thing, but do I eat them in summer? Let's try. Blackberry. Not as sweet as I would like it to be. No, they're still pretty good. Then we've got our goat's cheese. Goat's cheese is something I actually really like, but I don't have that often. We're gonna spread this all over our warm bread. And then finally, I actually have a little, let me bring you over, basil plant here. And I will take a couple of leaves off it because Gail places some basil. Basil or basil? I say both, to be honest. A couple of leaves on the on top of the bread. We are going to pop these in the oven, I'd say literally 30 seconds. And in the meantime, I'm going to get a little knife, open this up. Oh, there we go. That's slightly warm because look, he didn't come, you know, he's been there for a while. It's not going to be piping hot, but I feel like it's slightly warm. So let's add our goat's cheese because this just sounds so delicious. Like soft, warm bread, goat's cheese, some blackberries. I feel like I want loads of cheese. You know what I mean? They're totally covered in it. Let's get some of the blackberries. I feel like these would have been like, let's get real soft ones. Maybe like slightly like mushed in kind of thing. Like, okay, maybe not. The basil leaf. He actually thinks let's just put one basil leaf on each. So let's see. I'll give you an up toast close thing. Oh, you couldn't see me doing that together. But here we go. Soft goat's cheese, warm bread, freshly picked blackberries, and a basil leaf. Bread each. One for Katniss, one for Gail, both for me. Okay, I'll do this taste test now. I implore you, make this immediately. Yeah, so I said this. Cheese seeping into the warm bread and the berries bursting in our mouth. When I took my first bite there, literally a blackberry burst in my mouth and it was like, you know, Remy in Ratatouille when he has his, that's what it felt like. Actually, doesn't he do something like that? Put a berry with cheese? I can't remember. I love that movie, but this, if you want to try anything from this, it was really easy to make, of course, and is absolutely delicious. I don't care if you don't like goat's cheese, try I feel like I rated the breakfast meal too high. This is a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, there's nothing wrong with it. It's perfect. It's a perfect combination. The breakfast was still delicious, but it has to be, because it wasn't, maybe if, look, because I know I had to do some things that were different, but it can't be a 9. It's a 7.5, because this is a 10. And that's how far it's away from this. And this is like perfection. I'm gonna go enjoy my last few bites. My mouth's watering thinking about eating this bread, and I'm just gonna go enjoy it. And I'll see you at dinner when I make the final meal of this challenge. Again, we still don't have a cameraman. You're still balanced on the knife block. We work with what we've got. One day I'll have a camera and a tripod. And this is page 79. Katniss is in meeting Cinna for the first time. He presses a button on the side of the table. The top splits and from below rises a second tabletop that holds our lunch. It says lunch, but this is dinner, okay? Chicken and chunks of oranges cooked in a creamy sauce laid on a bed of pearly white grain. Tiny green peas and onions. Rolls shaped like flowers. And for dessert, a pudding the colour of honey. I am not going to make a dessert because I don't really feel like a dessert, and I don't want to make something for the sake of it. So instead, I'm having an alcoholic beer while I cook. Pearly white grain. Now, pearly grain I got from this is pearl barley. So that is what we're gonna make. I've had pearl barley before and I love it, but I've never cooked it. So this takes 45 minutes. So I'm gonna put this on first, put this on the hob, and then I'll come back to you when I am cooking the sauce and the chicken and all that kind of stuff. Now, instead of chicken, we are using vegetarian chicken. Let's get it out. So we got this vegetarian chicken by the vegetarian butcher. It's actually really nice, and I think it's made with like, I can't remember, but Sean's mom said it's not like full of absolute crap. Yeah, it's not actually. It's like soy based. Then we've got our double cream. Woo! Then we have peas are in the freezer, tarragon. We gotta take our tarragon out. We've got chicken stock. Actually, that reminds me, why don't I boil some chicken stock, get that ready. I'm actually only really good now. And you think I'm not going to use mild salt? Oh, I am. Okay, it's basically done. Oh, that's my pearl barley. Texturous, thick kind of grain. I'm really excited. I'm going to top it with a bit of fresh tarragon, and I'll let you see it, and then I'll do a little taste test. Here is my plate, plated up. Right, I'm gonna have a taste test and then I'm gonna sit and eat it, and then I'll come on and give my final rating for it, because I feel like a meal like this, you don't really know straight away. Pleasantly surprised. I would say that gets an 8.5 out of 10. Really, really nice. I may make it again. So that was my A Book Controls What I Eat in a Day video, my first ever one. This time was Hunger Games. I found that really fun, and I woke up this morning going, how will I do this today, because I wasn't feeling 100%, but I'm so glad I did because it was really fun. I loved all the meals. The lunch, which was the fresh bread, ghost cheese, blackberries and basil, was the clear winner for me. Like, that was absolutely delicious, and just goes to show you, just because it's more rich, there's more food, there's more ingredients, doesn't make the recipe any better. Because my favorite meal was the meal that she had in District 12 before she goes to the capital. Love that, and let me know if you liked it too. Do you want to see another video of that? I might do another one in the future at some stage. I think I might do Harry Potter, but at Christmas time, because I feel it's a really Christmassy kind of thing. I think I might do that. But if there's any other books in the meantime that you think I should do What Controls What I Eat in a Day, let me know. Just comment down below what your favourite, what you would like to try. I honestly think you should all try the goat's cheese. In this flat, the light kind of goes at this time. So I'm gonna wrap this up here, and yeah, bye.